Hello, it's me, and it's Monday, yeah, just gone 8 o'clock, so we'll be popping out for breakfast. I've already had a chat with Jack. A lot of stuff coming through from the new, newly opened, or newly, I don't know what to call it, mikvah at Nenhan. It's now official. The photographs, in fact, it's a short video, was shot by a man from Nenhan who lives at Nenhan, so it's live actually, as good as. I had to drop the line and say any chance of, I call it the mikvah maze, the mikvah, mikvah Nenhan beach, because the beach is all now charged. Nenhan, there's many ways of spelling it, but you find it, Nenhan. It's easy really, it's on the southern tip of Phuket. Rari, right. Rari Beach runs into Nenhan, it's all, but if you get to Rari, I'm digressing, fantastic seafood restaurants right on the beach, and you go out at night and you've got the cooling breeze off the sea. Give them a plug. It's got Rari seafood and a big shrine to Ganesh just as you enter in. That is an active shrine, as all the shrines in Phuket are. You'll see the name, there's business people all lighting incense. In Phuket and in other Buddhist countries, you can have a large shrine, if you like, to a general, powerful deity. You can have a home shrine, where you leave little statues to do with relatives. You never forget people just because they've passed into another dimension. And some people are very hot on that, that they won't do anything unless they've had a little word with grandma. I'm not saying grandma speaks back, but they just get an impression after doing a small ceremony. In fact, I helped install one of these, bit of a sidetrack, in Nakhon Sawan. I happen to know the head monk of Nakhon Sawan, and they have a river that goes through the Wat, and this Wat, I couldn't tell the name, but it's where the head or the archbishop for the whole area. There's a town called Nakhon Sawan, which I've lived in, and it's called, I think, City of Angels or whatever. That's lost out, but similar idea, loads of temples. And I went for a ride on my little bike up a camera, and I was doing the healing mandalas there. I started to do it, and wherever I was inspired, whatever, anything can become a healing mandala, but that's another story. Oh, I'm just trying to clear my head. Oh, the music's good. Give that a plug. It's internet radio. Radio Schizoid Chill Out. And internet radio, it's quite expensive at the moment, but what it means is as long as you've got a modem, and my one's, I won't move it, I'll move this if I can. It's good, mate, it's a Roberts. I've got to be careful, I don't have to be, but as best I can, it's there, isn't it? It's hard, because I've got a... No, it's right. Don't know if I'm getting it now. That's my Bose Music Centre. I'll go on battery power. That's there. I can't see because I think you got a glimpse. Oh, that's the headphones. That's the Roman this is my power centre. Really. I mean, I've been offering incense here, and I set up a whole shrine with various, as it's evolved, it's an evolved home shrine. I'll do a little clip of that, it just means I lose power. But I'll just take you a quick tour. That's me, ugly mug. Those are the Zohar. I think you can see it, I'm looking from the side. The Zohar is my latest involvement with, and basically, if you can see, it's in a Hebrew language. It's only been translated 10 years. There are various other shrines behind it. There's Set Trap, which is like a nature spirit come whatever. Song Kappa, which I might not be able to pronounce right. The above that, I might as well do it. Get off your ass. I can't see what you're seeing. But there's on the bottom, Chenrezig. In the middle, White Tara. And at the top, that's Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light. Then we go to, I suppose, the left, Mother Mary. Chenrezig again, Mother Mary. Various gurus. Tesem Rinpoche resides in, it'll come back to me anyway. That's my Tibetan Lama. And if you look, I can't see if you've seen it, is my card where my name is Karma Gampa, right? The Gampa looked up, he's actually got it on there, you haven't got to read it, loving kindness. That's another guru I've had dealings with, and that's a Karmapa. I don't know if you can see it, but he's, fairly high up in the Tibetan Buddhist Enqiury, if that's the right word. Then we go round to the ZOHAR. There's a full set there, and that is considered a very good, you can make a shrine just from the ZOHAR. That's Buddha. I don't know if you've seen it. That's a Tibetan Buddhist guardian, right? I mean, I can find out the names. That's the medicine Buddha, and there's the ZOHAR again. Various books connected with the ZOHAR, the 72 names of God, the power of Kabbalah. It's a very popular one. Kabbalistic astrology. Mikvah. You can buy books about Mikvah. And then we come to Jesus, and if you look sneakily in there, the ZOHAR. Loads of films. There's the Life of Buddha, Noah, Guardian Angels, but I don't use that so much now. Alice Dinah Cooper. Anything that I've in any way had some sort of involvement in taking the plunge. That's a good, I don't know if you can see that. Taking the plunge is all about Mikvah again. Okay, so that's a rough lightning tour. That man's, I suppose, the patriarch of the new Kabbalistic dispensation. He's only recently passed. Rav Berg, he's affectionately known as. I don't know if you've seen it, but you're hearing it. There is the ZOHAR. We'll go nearer. Now, that is one volume, but it's all just the Hebrew script. So you can have the whole ZOHAR, but it's all in just the Hebrew. So this is just one of the volumes of the larger, recently translated ZOHAR, which there you go, there's 23 volumes of it, because you've got an English translation. And you can do both. You can just scan this one, and you don't need to understand what the words mean. Well, take this up to Kabbalists, not me. Or this, where there are, how can I put it, the Hebrew original way, but also of an English translation. Now, I think that's my seat. You should be able to see the Roberts thing now. That's my hi-fi, fantastic bit of kit. Both. I've actually taken that board. It's very tough. That's my shoe rack. And behind there's my bedroom. So it's quite a humble dwelling. I'd have trouble fitting a few people in here. I mean, I can use that as an excuse. People say, Graham, the bloody thing packed up. That's because the power went. Oh, well. There you go. I don't know if that's kept going. We'll see. Ugh. I'll probably press the bump that I meant to be. Graphics 6. No. Right. Now, I don't know if the camera was going. Oh, it was. I don't know what happened there. The power lead got pulled, but I did give you a complete mini tour of my living room. It started off to my left or right with the Roberts sound. Well, I'll turn it up. It's a beautiful sound. But it's internet radio. You can take that anywhere, and where you've got a modem, and an internet connection, you can pick up thousands of stations in perfect, clear, digital quality. So it's the radio now if you're a traveller, like I am. As long as I've got internet access, I've got all the BBC, everything you can want. And Roberts is Well, they're quite important to the Queen. Anyway, that's 10 minutes, but I did want to do a bit of, well, this is an intro to my home. I'm still honestly looking, I suppose you could say at the break. Might not happen. No. I've had some encouragement, bless them. Yeah. Now, recently, the boy, although it's something on channel, I call it him the boy, really ripped into Google and Facebook, as you do as a boy. You know, he started off, where's my fucking, you know, that's the opening words. The boy doesn't know culture and, you know, as we would as adults. Oh, hello, sir. Yes, I'm afraid it appears that you've mislaid my videos. You know, could you please replace them? And that's done civilly and that. But the boy makes people laugh. I can prove that. I just had Jap, my associate. We talked about getting married, but whatever. Used the Mac equivalent of Skype. I think it's called Face. First time I've really used it because you can only speak to other people on Mac. But Jap's now got an iPad, small one, but it's got the same facility, and I've got the more powerful MacBook Pro. And we had a fantastic conversation. It's just about before I was about to go to bed. I say bed. I went to bed really early because of jet lag and things. But generally, this is interesting. Kabbalists believe that the best time to do your prayer work and it is after midnight. Gonna wait till midnight there. Yeah. Now this fits into my rhythm. Lovely. I have borderline diabetes, and anyone that has that knows that as soon as you go to sleep or lie down, suddenly, bless them, the waterworks kicks in. You can go all day. You know, no problem. We do if you sat down a lot, that's not an issue. And you don't generally, well, I don't generally pass a lot of water when I do. I think, bloody hell, is that it? All this aching bladder and that, and then there's just this little bit of, well, what is that? You know, well, anyway. So quite often I'm up 2 or 3 times in the night, or even more, if I have consumed, shall we say, a large amount of sugar. So, the Kabbalists teach that the best time to do your work, whether it's scanning the ZOHAR, that means there's not too much strain on the intellect, but there is strain on your eyes. You know, you're scanning it. And the mind's still chattering away, but not so much because it doesn't understand what the fuck this language is saying. That don't matter. The thing, it's called scanning because it's very same technology as the scanners in the computer. Sorry, supermarket. You have a barcode and it's scanned, and from that scanner you can tell what the item is, what the weight of it is, and everything. It's amazing. And that's the same when you scan the ZOHAR. Now, I would have had, I just want to plug a bit more about the ZOHAR, but I'm afraid I haven't given them away, but they're just not at hand. You saw it, I'll get it. My nose. Yeah. This little beastie here is a pocket-sized ZOHAR, but it doesn't have the whole edition, if you like, of the ZOHAR, but it's enough. And these are issued to the Israeli soldiers. They are accredited with giving immense protection to the owners. They are considered enough just to set up, if you like, a mobile shrine. Like I did this in Thailand. I just have one of these in front of the TV set because it's a central place.